If you are making mistakes, then you are making new things, trying new things, learning, living, pushing yourself, changing your world. You are doing things you have never done before. And more importantly, you are doing something. So go ahead and own your messes, because they are the byproduct of you in motion, living, growing, taking risks, setting goals, stepping outside your comfort zone, and making a mark in the world. Conversely, the only formula for avoiding messes is to do nothing. So yes, I'll take my messes, thank you very much, and that includes my marketing messes. While I served as the chief marketing officer for a large multinational public company, an associate once announced that I, quote, knew nothing about marketing, end quote. And this was someone I had specifically recruited and hired after lobbying to fund their new role. And in case you were wondering, the rebuke didn't come during a private conversation over drinks. They proclaimed it in front of 4 of the organization's directors, all whom reported to me as well. You know nothing, Scott Miller. If you're not a Game of Thrones fan, just ignore that last part and keep listening. How many marketing messes does it take to earn such critique? More than one, I'm sure. Probably a lot. So for this book, I've selected 30 of the most common marketing messes and potential successes that professionals will face throughout their career, whatever the level of your role, size of your organization, or focus of your industry. Not all of them are my messes. I've made my share of mistakes over 3 decades of formal and informal marketing roles, and I've also seen a bevy of them from others. Many of the messes in this book are either drawn from my own experience or those I've witnessed and been dragged into in some way or another. As such, you may find that this book serves as a kind of marketing career guide as well, and that's fine. What this book isn't is a manual on the 4 P's of marketing: product, price, placement, and promotion, or what you do on day 1 of your new marketing role. If you're looking for that level of instruction, you're not only listening to the wrong book, you've probably said yes to the wrong job. However, if you want to purchase the book and use the jacket to hide your 50 Shades novel on the flight home, or the subtle art of not giving an F on the way to your performance review, please feel free. Moving from the topic of management in the first Mess to Success book to marketing came inadvertently from one of my coaches. She told me that I was always in persuasion mode, always trying to convince and influence people to think like me, follow my lead, believe what I believe, or do what I want them to do. Ironically, she meant it as a critique of my style and personality, but I took it as a compliment, despite the eye roll when I thanked her. But it got me thinking that persuasion, convincing someone or some group to understand what you believe to be true, is really what marketing is all about. Ideally, this translates into that individual or group adopting your service, hiring your brand, contributing to your cause, voting for your candidate, or buying your product. It's great when they do, and it's your fault when they don't. Welcome to marketing. In my role as Chief Marketing Officer at Franklin Covey, I took part in many global launches. This included running focus groups, administering alphas and betas, conducting quality tests, designing new logos, writing taglines, approving fonts, engaging in advertising campaigns, creating press releases, producing radio, print, and digital ads, hosting live events, and more. I've had my hand in slide decks, workbooks, giveaways, and tchotchkes, email campaigns, websites, banner ads, pay-per-clicks, sponsorships, SEO, marketing automation, direct mail, press proofs, trade shows, lots of trade shows, webcast, podcast, print, digital, and audiobooks of every conceivable length and format, magazine columns, conference keynotes, satellite downlinks, live broadcast events for global audiences, and you get the idea. The list is endless. I've written more text than most Madison Avenue writers and proofed more catalogs and newsletters than many seasoned editors. If you're one to measure all that marketing scar tissue in hours, I've more than hit the expert 10,000 hours mark. More like 10 times that. All of which is not to brag about how